Start in standing prayer pose. Raise your arms for chair pose. Overhead in high prayer, keeping the palms joined while bending at the knees. Lean your upper body slightly forward. Your shoulder blades are down. Lengthen your spine, stretching the whole back, gazing straight ahead. Now straighten the legs, arms down, and repeat 3 times. 2, arms come down, don't forget to breathe, and 3. From standing prayer position, repeat the chair pose, but this time lifting the heels. 3 times while in chair pose. Lift for 1, 2, and 3. From the chair pose, bring your prayer hands back to the level of the heart. Place your left ankle above your right knee. Return your foot to neutral, your left foot next to your right. Stand up straight, hands in high prayer. For moon pose while hands are in prayer, moving side to side. Sway to the right, and then to the left. 2 more times, to the right, to the left, remembering to breathe. Last time, to the right side, swaying to the left side. Return to center, clasp your hands, face it up towards the sky, swaying side to side, starting on the right side, and then on the left side. 2 more times. Sway to the right, and then to the left. Continue to breathe, stay mindful with your breath, then to the right, and last time on the left side. Hands return to your heart for standing prayer pose. Prepare for swaying tree pose. Place your left foot above or below your knee, left knee pointing out to the left side. Clasp your hands, place it over your head, side bend to the left side. Return to center. Now for a purity pose. Lift your left leg out to the side. Left thigh is parallel to the ground. The right arm is out to the right side, parallel to the ground. Bring that lifted left leg across the body to the right side. Right hand is pulling the left knee over to the right side. Left arm is straight out to the side, parallel to the ground. Return to tree pose where the left foot is above or below the right knee while hands at prayer at the heart. Open your arms and angle them down at your sides. While still in tree pose, breathe. Now bring your arms out, straight out to the sides, and now angling up. Stay mindful with your breath. Breathe in and out. Now bring your arms closer together, palms facing each other, with your feet in tree pose, now in high prayer above the head. Now bring your hands down at the level of your heart. While still in tree pose, don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Return to standing prayer pose. Legs straight, hands in prayer at the heart. From here, bring your hands down, left foot pointed back behind you, and hands come out to your sides for angel pose. Open up the heart, head back, look up. Return to standing prayer pose. Left foot meets the right, hands in prayer at the heart. Transitioning to warrior 1, arms up, left foot forward and knees are bent. Right leg is back, feet facing the same direction as the hip bones. Straighten the front left leg, bend forward at the waist for pyramid. Return to warrior one. Come back up with your upper body. Bend the left front leg. Arms are up. From warrior one, bend at the waist to transition into half moon pose. Hands come down on both sides of the left front leg. By leaning forward, bringing your weight into your forward foot, float your right leg up where your leg and hip bones are parallel to the floor. Careful not to lock your supporting leg. Slowly turn your chest to face the right side, twisting your torso and your hips to open up your hips. Reach your top hand to the ceiling. Keep a slight bend in your left leg to avoid hyperextending your knee. Exit the pose the same way you came into it. Left knee bent, right leg straight, hands up. Now transition to runner's lunge. Hands are on both sides of the left foot. Look forward. Breathe, don't hold your breath. For a twisted low lunge, bring the right knee to the mat. Open up and reach that left arm to the sky. Return the left hand to the mat. Raise up the upper torso and hands are in prayer. Then twist the body to the left side. Push the right elbow against the outside of the left thigh for a deeper twist. Continue to breathe. Do not hold your breath. Untwist. Place both hands on both sides of the left foot. Lift up the upper torso and clasp hands behind the back. Gently drop the head back, elongating the neck, opening the heart. Now bring your hands to your waist. Stay in this position a moment, balancing in this pose. Then bring hands in prayer position at the level of the heart. Raise your prayer hands up above the head and arch back. Return your spine to neutral. Hands come down in goddess pose, where they open up. Hands are out 90 degrees. Twist your upper body to the right side and then to the left. Then bend at the waist, bring your arms to the mat. Switch your weight from the front to the back leg, straightening the left leg, stretching out the hamstrings. Shift your weight forward again into a low lunge, where the left leg is in front and you transition into lizard pose. Placing both hands inside your left leg, then come down on your forearms. Left knee is bent at 90-degree angle and stacked above the ankle. Then come up on your hand for 3 push-ups. 2 and 3 to strengthen your arms. Then bring hands on both sides of the left leg. Lift the right knee off the mat into high runner's lunge. Bring the right foot to meet the left. Legs are straight, hands on the mat, head and neck relaxed. Now slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae, hands out at the sides, raising up like the sun, meeting in prayer, coming down in prayer pose at the level of the heart, to end in standing prayer pose. From standing prayer position, transition into chair pose. Raise your arms overhead so that your biceps are just slightly in front of your ears, keeping your palms together in high prayer. Bend your knees, keeping your inner thighs parallel to each other. Direct your tailbone down towards the floor. From here, hands return to the level of the heart, legs straighten. Repeat 2 more times. Arms up, then down, arms up as you bend your legs, and then down. Keeping your palms in prayer at your chest, knees are bent, and heels raise off the floor 3 times. So raise for 1, and 2, and 3rd and last time. While in chair pose, bring the right ankle above the left knee. Hands come to prayer pose at the heart. Remember to breathe, inhale and exhale. Return to neutral, right foot next to left. Legs straighten, hands in prayer, raise the hands overhead. Sway side to the right and then to the left. Repeat 2 more times, to the right and left. Last time, to the right and left. Return to center. Push palms up towards the sky. Sway again to the right and then to the left, to the right and left, stretching the sides. Last time, to the right and left. Hands return to prayer at the level of the heart. Before transitioning into tree pose with the right foot, take a moment to feel both your feet root into the floor. Now shift your weight into the left foot, lifting your right foot off the floor. Keep your left leg straight, but don't lock the knee. Press your right foot above or below your left knee. Focus your gaze on something that doesn't move to help your balance. Place your hands on top of your head. Lean your upper body to the right side while maintaining your balance. Lift your right knee where your right thigh is parallel to the floor as your left arm straightens out to the left side. Now bring your right knee over, left hand pulling the right knee over as the right arm straightens out to the right side perpendicular to the mat. For purity pose. Now return to tree pose with the right foot above or below the knee of the left leg. Don't forget to breathe. Do not hold your breath. While still in tree pose, bring your arms down into a low diagonal. Now bring your arms to the sides where they're parallel to the floor. And now transition into a high diagonal. Now bring them closer together, palms facing each other. Now bring the palms together in high prayer while still balancing in tree pose. Then slowly bring the hands in prayer to the level of the heart. Now bring the hands down and the right foot next to the left, straightening the legs. For angel's pose, from here, point the right foot behind you. Bring the arms out to your sides where they're parallel to the floor. Gently bring your head back, opening the throat, stretching the neck. Balancing here a moment, remembering to breathe. Return to neutral, right foot next to left, and hands come back to prayer in standing prayer pose. Now for warrior one, step forward with the right foot and back with the left. The right foot is bent. Hands are straight up towards the sky. Feet are facing the same as the hip bones. Remember to breathe in and out at your own pace. Do not hold your breath. Transitioning to pyramid, straighten the front right leg, bending at the waist, hands on both sides of the right foot. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Return to warrior one by lifting at the waist, bending the front right leg, both feet facing the same direction as the hips, arms are extended to the sky. Transitioning into half moon pose, bring your upper body down, your hands at both sides of the front foot. Press down through your fingers to steady yourself. Lift your back left leg up until your thigh is parallel to the floor. Slowly turn your chest to face the left, twisting your torso and hips, reaching your top left hand to the ceiling. Remembering to breathe, inhale and exhale. Do the best you can holding this pose. Every day is a different day. Return the left hand on the mat. Bring the left leg down. The front right leg is bent. The arms are up for warrior one. Moving into runner's lunge. Arms come back down onto both sides of the front right leg for runner's lunge. Look forward. Remember to breathe. Be mindful of your breath. Bring the left knee to the mat. For a twisted low lunge, bring the right hand to the sky. Twist the body to the right side. Don't hold your breath. Bring your upper body up and hands are in prayer. While hands in prayer, twist the body to the right side. Left elbow pushes on the outside of the right thigh. Hold it here, breathe in, wonderful, good energy, breathe out, all the negative. Untwist, bring the hands onto both sides of the right foot. Stay grounded for a moment, keeping the hands on the earth. Now come up with your upper body, clasp your hands behind. Stretch your arms towards the mat while they're clasped. Head gently goes back. Open the throat. Stretch the neck. Lift the heart. Gently bring the head back to neutral. Hands on the waist. Strengthen the body while balancing in this pose for a moment. Stay mindful with your breath. Taking nice long breaths in and out. Bring your arms out to the sides, above your head in high prayer, then arch back. Now return to center. Bring your arms down at the level of your heart while still in prayer position. Bring your arms out to the side in goddess pose. Then raise your hands up in high prayer, then back down. Bring your hands to the mat on both sides of your right thigh. Bring your weight back to your back left leg, stretching out your right leg, stretching out your hamstrings. In forward gate pose, try to bring your forehead to your right thigh. Shift your weight to your front right leg, bending the right knee. Bring your right hand over the front right leg, transitioning to lizard pose. Right knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Your hands are on the mat, your arms are straight, but you're gently going to bring your elbows to the floor with your forearms flat on the mat. Then raise up on your hands. Come down 3 times in a push-up position. 1, 2, do not hold your breath. 3, straighten your arms. Bring the right hand onto the outside of the right foot. Lift the back left knee off the floor into runner's lunge. Bring the left foot to meet the right, where you're in standing forward fold. Relaxing the head and neck. Then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up, hands out to your sides like the sun, reaching the sky, palms together, come back down to the level of the heart, and you return to standing prayer position.